Hey, good people. Struggling with diabetes, and we're standing tall. Welcome to day 4. Doesn't look like I have 4 fingers sticking up. 4 of 7-day realignment. Level up. Level up. That's what we're doing. We're leveling up. Yeah, welcome to this another workout and walkout. We're doing good. How are you doing? How's your progress? You staying on the program? That's what's up. Now, I have to be transparent. Remember, no hype, no filters, just help. When I say no filters, that means I'm being transparent. No filters covering and making a facade or what's not real. I'm giving you what's real, what you see is what you get. Remember that song? I think that was Main Ingredients. I think it was.
What you see is what you get. It's what you get.
Anyway, so day 3, and I want to let you know, listen, I believe I put out a vlog about workouts, and sometimes we don't do 100%. I don't call them failures. I don't call them cheats. I call them sloppy. We did a sloppy workout yesterday, and as I reported in that vlog, even a sloppy workout counts. So just because you're not doing the full workout or the walkout, or you're not doing the complete program and it's sloppy, you messed up, you instead of a mile you did a third of a mile, or instead of 4 cardio exercises you did 2, instead of 10 reps you did 5, and so on and so on. Listen, even a sloppy workout count. Don't let your mental fool you into thinking, man, you didn't do it, so you may as well give up. No, that's a trick. That's a trick. Your mind will fool you, and make you think, you may as well give up because you didn't do it all. But even a sloppy workout count. Even if you get out there and you get on the tarmac, what am I thinking about? You start doing your walk, or you get out there, get on the floor, get on your mats and start doing your weights, start doing whatever it is, and then you don't do it. Even that start is, it counts for something. Although it's sloppy, it counts for something. But go ahead and finish it. Make up for it. Defer it. Defer it to the back of your program. If it's 7 days, like we're doing this 7-day realignment, what I will do, because yesterday I only did the mile workout, and I was to do a mile and a half. And today I'm to do a mile and a half. So what I'm going to do 2 miles and a half today. And I'm going to put on, I'll prove it. I haven't done it yet, meaning I haven't started my walkout, nor have I done my workout today yet. I'm about to do it now, but I'm just reflecting on yesterday, what I didn't do. And so I will put the app on my phone. And then, you're seeing it now. Here's the app. This is what I did. I'm talking to my future self. Okay, back to right now. So, if you feel you have to take breaks, listen, take a break. I don't want you to stress out, not in these 7 days. This is just a preliminary. This is just a foundation of, trying to get you acclimated with what we're going to do in the 28 days still standing and the first 48, those programs. Okay, it takes a little more torque to get through those programs. So we start with this 7-day realignment, and especially if you've already started on the 28-day. And say you've taken 3 or 4 days off, before you start back on your 28-day program, come back to this 7-day realignment. Either the 7-day realignment initial or the 7-day alignment level up. Okay, either one or both. It's 14 days in total. So I'm saying to you, even if you download the program, the 7-day realignment, you'll see I have in the, go to the website, strugglingwithdiabetes.com. Here's the PDF. And you can download that for free. I'm not asking anything for it, but it gives an outline of the workout regimen. It gives the layout of what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, all of that stuff. And I think it's imperative that you kind of stick to that program. However, if you get off, there's even a checklist in the program itself. There's a checklist, and you can check off what you're doing so that you can look at it and you can be accountable to yourself. These things I think are essential and with helping us stay in line with our goals as it relates to our health, as it relates to our fitness, as it relates to our type 2, managing our type 2 diabetes. All of that is germane to finishing the course successfully. Remember, what is success? Success is completing what you start. That's all it is. It's nothing deep. It's not like, making $1 million this fiscal year, or signing 5,000 people on as friends on your YouTube channel, or whatever. I don't know the proper lingo when it comes to social media. I'm just a novice. I'm trying to learn this stuff. So bear with me. I'm an old dude, old head, trying to swim and find my way in these waters, these YouTube waters, these social media waters, all of that stuff. So anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're encouraged, and I hope you're ready to get it on, because again, this is day 4 and we're going to do this. Okay, so come on, let's have our conversation. Remember, this is about conversation too. I like to call it walkout, workout, and conversations. Okay, come on. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's kind of cool. Again, another cool day. I'm waiting for the sun. I'm waiting for the warmth. Let's bring you up a little bit. There we go. So that's why I have on my hoodie, because it's still kind of not chilly, but it's not like springtime, spring break. You know what I mean? Okay. So before I left the house, again, I did my warm-ups and all of that. So I'm gonna let this truck go by me a little ways, so that you guys can hear me. Oh, he's stopping. Oh, I think I'll wait a little bit. Yeah, so what we're gonna talk about today, if you are type 2 diabetic and you're watching this and you smoke or have an addiction for cigarettes, I would like to admonish you to kind of put that away as soon as you can. Start working on it, because it's not an easy thing. I know, because I was addicted for a long time. And I tried to stop many times. And it wasn't until I got to the place where I said, okay, enough is enough. And I stopped. Never looked back. But today, what I want to look at, something different. And I gotta clean the bottom of my shoe. I know I'm talking about a lot, but it's bothering me. I think I stepped in some mud and then dirt. Dry dirt, because mud is dirt, but dry dirt. Okay, so today in this convo, I just want to encourage someone, especially ones that are diabetic, type 2 diabetics. Food. I say this all the time. I say this often. Exercise, walkouts, workouts are no match for food. I don't care how you slice it. No match. You could work out 7 days a week, and you could burn calories like a mad machine. But if you're eating all of the wrong foods all the time and not being intentional about your diet, well, all of that calorie burning is for naught. It doesn't mean anything. Because I tell you, as you get older, you know, I'm in the 60s club. I remember in my 20s how I worked out. And I remember what I ate. Although it was a different time, of course. Foods were different, they were prepared different, they were made different. And our bodies were different. Metabolism, the way our heart pumped, the way our lungs worked, all of that was different. It was almost, for the most part, brand new. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. And I would work out 2 to 3 times a week. I stayed lean. I wanted to be lean. I was 6'2", at about not even 100, not even 200 pounds. Well, yeah, I was about 200. I was about 210, 215 in my 20s at 6'2". So I was kind of lean. And you would say, wow, what were you eating? And I hadn't developed type 2 yet. I could have been pre-diabetic. Go back and listen to a couple of my story times and backstories. I talk about being a pre-diabetic, or when I was diagnosed as a diabetic. But with that being said, I would eat chili cheese fries. I'm from the West Coast, so we like chili cheese fries with pastrami. Ate a lot of pastrami in my day. That's a West Coast thing. Ate a lot of hamburgers, cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, French fries, hot dogs, chili dogs, burritos, tacos, all of that. That was my diet. You said, how often? Well, let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday was a double dose of it. Saturday was a double dose. Sunday, my mom prepared big meals. My mom and grandmothers, we had big meals. A lot of it. Greens, collard greens, candied yams as we call them, black-eyed peas, cornbread, ham, chicken, barbecued chicken, baked chicken, and fried chicken, stuffing or dressing, potato salad, and a big glass of sugar with red color in it to wash it all down. Yeah. That was it. But I was 20. Of course, we can't do that now. Or you definitely shouldn't be doing it if you are doing it, whether you're a diabetic or not. So I just want to, again, encourage those who are type 2 diabetics. As you work out, as you walk out, as you really consider your fitness journey, also include nutrition. What you're eating, what you're putting in your body. And some of us, unfortunately, have other conditions coupled with your diabetic condition, which makes it that much more difficult to deal with. But do not let that stop you. You know what you need to do. If you don't, do some due diligence. Listen, something has to be incumbent upon you to do what it takes for you to live a whole balanced life, even in light of your chronic condition. You can't leave it all up to chance. You can't leave it up to happenstance. You can't leave it up to que sera, whatever will be, will be. No. You have to take control. Do your due diligence. Search the internet. I'm a type 2 diabetic for over 5 years, for over 10 years, for over 15 years. When I go into the grocery store to purchase my groceries, I'm not sure of what I should get that's diabetic friendly for me. Put your age, put your weight, your gender, where you live, meaning what state, what city, because it will tell you, or it will suggest to you places nearby geographically you can go to locate some of the things that you will need or that will work in your favor. So don't just do what I used to do some time ago. Seems like it wasn't that long ago. I used to just go in the grocery store and just cry. I go in the aisle and I'm looking down the aisle. I'm looking at stuff, looking at ingredients, looking at carbs, look at all of that. And tears are just coming down my face. So, open up Chat GPT, is it? And get some help that way. Or, here's a few I'll put on the screen. A few websites you can check out. And I'm certain they will guide you to the information you need to help you stay on that path of eating right and living better. Okay, folks, I'm gonna finish this walkout, then I'm gonna get my workout on, then I'm gonna call it a day. What day am I gonna call it? Level Up Day. Day 4. Level up, realignment. Realignment, leveling up. That's what we're doing. Okay, you guys, you have a great rest of your day. I'm struggling with diabetes, and I'm standing tall, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Okay, good people. That was day 4. Got the walkout. I think I got 2 miles. 2+ miles. I'll put it on the screen right now. And then I got the workout. And so I didn't do weights today because with the iron you have to be, well, I have to be careful. You know, why am I going this way? I'm getting some more walkout on. I forgot I didn't park over here. I've been parking in a certain place simply because they were doing work on the street. And so I had to park in a different area. And so I've been kind of used to parking in that area and not realizing that, hey, it's on the other side of the park. So it's all good. Just getting in some more of the walkout. You can never go wrong. We're getting more fitness in. We're getting more exercise in. But I do want to encourage those of you in the 60s club, in the 50s club even, and maybe the 40s club. Just encouraging you to get your workouts. Stay on program. And if you're watching these series of videos, that's what you're doing. You know, I doubt these are being sent to those who aren't doing their exercises and staying on program or doing anything to mitigate health complications. You know, hopefully there are some, but if not, it's okay too. But it's my goal that I just reach, help, and assist one person, just one. I'm not looking for a whole cadre of individuals to change the trajectory of the world in terms of fitness as it relates to being a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic. No, just one. Just one. That's all I want to do, is inspire one. And if I do that, I think I'm doing amazing. Okay, I'm at my vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and drink me some water. Remember, stay hydrated. And I know there's a lot of conspiracy about water. Wow. And I'm not trying to get political, or I'm not trying to go into any spaces that I'm not welcome. But come on, Kai. Come on, guys. Come on, people. Water. Water. Listen. You can drink coffee. This is my canteen, by the way. Well, I still have my Ross. That's where my wife bought it years ago. But you can drink coffee. No controversy. You can drink soda, pop, no controversy. You could drink beer, liquor, all kind of stuff, no controversy. But there's a cancellation on water. We're not drinking the right water. The water doesn't have enough electrolytes. The water doesn't have enough minerals. It's not spring water. It's not running spring water. It's not alkaline. It's not natural.
It's not this, it's not that. People, come on, it's exhausting. I used to drink out of a water hose at my parents' house. The water hose was never, I don't think we ever cleaned the water hose at all, ever. Not in life. But we drank out of it, and we're still here. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Okay, you good people. I pray that you have a good day today. And I'll see you in our 7-day alignment, day 5 on tomorrow. Level up. Bye for now. I'm struggling with diabetes and I'm standing tall.